The Year of Usopp is confirmed, okay? Welcome back to Everything Anime Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Shinry. Here with Everything Anime Podcast, talk about everything from anime, manga, video games, TV shows, and whatever relevant topics I talk about. Today's video will be done outside. I'm changing up the setting a little bit because I'm a little bit excited. Okay, I won't even lie. This new chapter of One Piece is insane, bro. First of all, I was right. It is the Year of Usopp. The Giants of Elbaf are here. Now, so, if you do not remember, I think I read their names and I've already forgot. The two giants, the original ones, are from the island that it was before going to Alabasta, before going to Logtown. We had met these two giants, what Usopp did, and he got them to be friends. He got them to end their feud. Then we met two more giants on Water 7 that were tricked by the world government, like, hey, we got your army back here, we got your captains, as long as you guard this, that was Ines Lobby. As long as you guard Ines Lobby for 100 years, we'll let you go back to, we'll release your captains. Usopp met those giants. We also know Usopp met a giant in Dressrosa that held him up and called him God Usopp. So, the Year of Usopp is confirmed because all the giants are here. The giant army that disappeared 100 years ago, they are back together, okay? And who is the one that sees them? Who is the one that calls them masters? Usopp. I am telling you, Usopp, it's Usopp's year. Zoro's year was Wano. Sanji's year was Whole Cake Island. This is the Year of Usopp. Also, some other major things happened, like back to back. Zoro is holding his own against 2 years later Rob Lucci. You know, Rob Lucci, who Luffy struggled against, and Zoro's holding his own. I love it. And what we know so far is that Rob Lucci is like, hey, Zoro, you're holding the crew back because they can't leave without you. Your crew isn't willing to sacrifice somebody. And we know the tribes, they don't do that kind of shit. We didn't leave Usopp behind, even though Usopp, you know, when fucking, not O'Hara, when Ines Lobby and was getting Buster called, we didn't leave Usopp behind. I mean, yeah, we made Usopp apologize first, but we didn't leave Usopp behind. And Zoro's like, oh, Rob Lucci, you think you're in control of this fight? I can end this anytime I want. I love it. Zoro is so fucking cool. Now, we also go over to, oh, of course. So I had said a long time ago that Sanji would be the one to fight Barcelino because they both kick. Like, yeah, Barcelino moves at the speed of light, but he also kicks usually. Sanji, hilariously, as Barcelino fires like a beam of light kick, Sanji blocks it with his own kick. And like, how did you block that, Sanji? That was a laser beam. And Sanji's like, I blocked it with the power of love. Love is stronger than light. And Barcelino's like, if that's how that works, then you've broken all of physics. And I love that because it's very funny. But I always did say that if there was a kicker battle, Sanji would fight Barcelino. Luffy would fight Akainu, and that means Aokiji versus Zoro. I already see it. And I love it. I'm here for it. Hold on, it's escaping. Oh, Bonnie talks to Nika. She talks to Luffy, and she calls Luffy Nika. Nika, you know, the sun god that Kuma was waiting for, the sun god that Bonnie had heard about as a child. She meets him, and she's like, Nika, I can't believe you're real. And Luffy's like, who's Nika? I'm Luffy. I've been with you the whole time. Because even Luffy's not aware that he's the sun god Nika, which I love. That's great. But Bonnie's like, oh, we want to learn how to punch like you. And Luffy is like, yeah, I saw that weak little punch you did. This is how you punch somebody. He winds up his fist and he sucker punches Mr. Saturn. Mr. Saturn is taking blows, okay? He is taking blow after blow after blow. I am loving it. Oh, God, am my nose dripping? I hope not. But I'm loving it. Mr. Saturn's getting his ass beat. But we then go to two other major revelations. Okay, if you have not been following the Blackbeard Theory, watch that video. I'm going to link it in here in the description. Watch the Blackbeard video, my theory. Because two of Blackbeard's crew show up. The fox lady who has the transformation fruit and the sniper that we know that Usopp's going to fight. He has some kind of teleportation ability. For a second, I thought it might be Kuma's Pawpaw ability, but when Blackbeard's crew steals devil fruits, they usually stab somebody with a knife. We've seen that, or they're about to. We didn't see how Blackbeard took Whitebeard's devil fruit, but we saw how Burgies was going to do it to Luffy. So we know it's some kind of knife, some kind of stab trick. Now, he does have some kind of teleportation ability, but the fact that they're there, they said they completed their mission. They were on Egghead Island the entire time, but what were they doing? We don't get to know that. But Mr. Saturn says, I can't believe the dogs of level 6 are working for somebody. Like, you guys are working for Blackbeard. They're like, oh, well, Blackbeard is special. We already know this. But Mr. Saturn says it's because of his bloodline. And they say, oh, you know about that. Of course you do. You're one of those 5 elders that can control the entire world. Going back to my theory that Blackbeard at this point has to be the most powerful villain. He is going to have 3 devil fruits. He has 1 Logia, the darkness fruit, 1 Promethea, the tremor fruit that he stole from Whitebeard. He's going to have a mythical zone Cerberus, a 3-headed skull flag. The 3 scars on Shanks' face that Shanks said it aches every time I look at you because you're the one that gave it to me. The fact that Buggy the Clown said to Shanks that guy has never slept a day in his life. The fact that we have a musician on the Straw Hats crew. Cerberus falls to sleep to music. It fits perfectly. Blackbeard has 3 guns in his holster. He's got a 3-headed skull flag, and the flag always represents the captain. Again, check out my Blackbeard Theory video that Blackbeard is a Cerberus. It's on YouTube, it's on TikTok, it's on Instagram. I will link it in the description box below. So, that was one of the major revelations. That yes, you guys that have been ignoring Blackbeard theories, yes, Blackbeard is a major big deal. I mean, yeah, we know that, but it is a bigger deal that you haven't read the context clues that Oda's been dropping. Finally, the chapter ends with that guy, that sleazebag from that tried to kill Luffy with his brother on what was that, Fishman Island, and then we took him to dress Rosa for some reason. He inside of a barrel, I think. Yeah, he's back. And he's like, oh, I've been looking for you guys. I've been wanting to join Blackbeard's crew this entire time. And I'm like, Oda, you really do, every character you introduce, bring them back and make them pivotal for some reason. Now, what that sleazebag's going to do, I don't know. But he's trying to join Blackbeard's crew. Blackbeard's the one that inspired him. Blackbeard flashback coming up. Blackbeard explanation coming up. Probably not soon. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But I do think that whatever Blackbeard is going to be a major reveal. And some people have been saying a Kraken because a Kraken has 3 hearts. I don't think that, because even if he was a Kraken, because, okay, you see, a devil fruit user can't swim unless you're already like a fishman, like Jack, you know, on Kaido's crew. He was a fishman, so even though he had a devil fruit, he didn't drown, he didn't sink. Oh, he sank, but he didn't drown. And then we had you know, Akiji, who can freeze the ocean, so he could, like, you know, bike over the ocean or step on the ocean because he turned it into ice. Or maybe even like, you know, Akainu could use magma to turn the ocean into more land. But I don't see, you know, having a Kraken devil fruit being able to swim. Like, I feel like that would break the laws of how that devil fruit should work, how devil fruits work. Now, him being a Cerberus makes complete sense, because Luffy also said he could have been talking about Blackbeard's crew, but we all think he was specifically talking about Blackbeard. Again, check out that Blackbeard video. So, theories. There is a lot going on Egghead Island. Egghead Island, every chapter is getting, like, bigger, badder, greater. Like, my friend Justin, he just started, or Logi we call him, he just started One Piece. He just made it to Fishman Island. I mean, not Fishman Island, he just made it to Arlong Park. I'm proud of him, because One Piece, we watched it together back in high school. That was like, I don't know, like almost 16 years ago. And he's just now starting. And I love it for him. I'm happy for him. Because he's always reading these TikTok theories about One Piece. And he's asking me, is all blue real? If Buggy the Clown sat on the throne, who was emo, that's a joke that we have. That Buggy the Clown is emo, and he sat on the throne, and he erased that island that Sabo was supposedly on. I love that he's actually watching it. He's getting into it. Because yes, I understand people say like, oh, One Piece is too long. But if you've been with it since the beginning, it's not long to you. Because if you watch Naruto from the beginning and you caught it to Boruto now, you could say Naruto to Boruto has gone on for the same length of time. It has, honestly. Boruto started immediately after Naruto. Or like we had like maybe like a short time skip. I know we had like a Boruto one-shot manga, which then eventually became officially canon inside of that story. But, you know, the one shot was kind of stupid anyway. But anyways, they've gone on for the same length of time. It's just one story is continuous and it's always getting better and better because when you have an expansive story like this, you have to raise the stakes constantly. And the stakes are the highest they've ever been on Egghead Island compared to, you know, being on Naruto Boruto, where these divine tree people just came out of nowhere after we just took down some tree related niggas and freezes but you know, again, that's all a different video. I don't hate on Boruto. You see my Boruto video, I liked Boruto up to a certain point, and then I thought the ending of Boruto was kind of stupid because like them swapping places, it'd be fine, but immediately 4 chapters in, yeah, I know it's been 3 years in the manga, but for storytelling wise, we haven't got to see that, so I don't like that. Anyway, that's all for this video. If I have any other thoughts, I'll probably clip them in, but I think that's everything. Anyways, we'll move on to the sponsor part of the video. Thank you guys for watching and checking it out. And again, yeah, sometimes these videos will be outside now. All right. Hey guys, this video was sponsored by me, the author of the Shinry series, the Chronicles of Wayne, and Monsterverse. So I figured I'd do this outro a little bit different by showing you guys what you guys will be checking out. So, the Shinry series starts with Book 1, Shobu Samurai Project Aryoku. 10 years after the death of his parents, Shobu Samurai returns home seeking vengeance, but instead faces a choice to save his home from shadow creatures, blood beasts, and an organization once thought dead. Shinry's Shobu Samurai starts at $9.99. And if you love anime, manga, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, Fairy Tail, Shaman King, Rave Master, Zatch Bell, anything like that, the Shinry series is definitely the series for you. You'll definitely want to check it out. The Sword of Light is probably the thickest one so far. And then these books are 2. This is Enter the Dread Zone Tournament. And the series original ending, Arado the Legendary Konjuis Master. So, and I'll just show you guys some of the covers. Really proud of all of these. But I hope you guys check it out. If you don't like that, I also have the current published books for the Chronicles of Wayne, Love Be Damned, Cotton Candy, Full Moons, Fabled Lovers, A Cursed Virgin's Bite. If You Go Where Monsters Dance, Red will Rain Over Your House. Love Be Damned. Now, the Chronicles of Wayne is about a geeky guy, or a nerdy guy in high school. His senior year, he has a crush on the hottest guy in school, because of course he does. He's only got one best friend, and her name is Barb. Well, the hottest guy in school turns out to be a werewolf. And to make the story more interesting, he bites Wayne and turns Wayne into the first ever wolfman in the last 10 years. And because of that, it was also a sacred law that wolfmen should never be created. I don't want to get into too much of the Chronicles of Wayne without spoiling it, but I can tell you it's very short. This one sells for $6.99, and Love Be Caged right after it. The ending of this trilogy, Love Be Liberated, comes out in October. So I'm going to definitely do a more full in-depth review of this one. But yeah, it's an LGBT fantasy fiction story about werewolves, vampires, white witches, a dark warlock, and, well, many, many more surprises to come. So if you guys like to read, I definitely recommend. These are all the books so far in the Shinry series, except for Shinry's Beginning. I do have that one, but it's just not here with me. But yeah, I appreciate a like, support, or just a review on Amazon. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day.